In a goal-setting environment with LDS, I will allow the students to look at their CRCT scores from the previous year and set a goal how many more points I would like to increase. And I'll talk to them about what's reasonable and what's not reasonable. And then we talk about, well, what am I going to do to make sure that I reach this goal? What part do they have in it? And we'll talk about what's my part, and we'll write that down. When my students realize that I understand their strengths and their weaknesses, they seem more comfortable, and they seem to trust me more, that I understand where they are, and I'm trying to help them, and I'm trying to give them things that they need to get to the next point, wherever that may be. And they seem more comfortable with the math. They seem more willing and motivated to do it because they're not push further than they're able to do. I can just kind of build upon what they have. My gifted class gives me the hardest time with allowing me to push them further and making them think and making them come up with their own solutions. And when they know that this is the expectation and I can verify this with test scores from 5 years back, there are no excuses. Here's the expectation. This is what you're going to do. That's it. I use LDS to drive my instruction so that I know what my students need. It doesn't make any sense to teach something that they've already mastered, and if I know that majority of the class is struggling with this one concept, then that's what I want to work on, or that's what I want to place a lot of emphasis on. So it helps me. The system helps me see where I need to go throughout the year, especially with the CRCT scores at the beginning of the year. I know what is coming to me, and I can prepare for my students. There are two things that I really like about LDS. Number one is to have my students' CRCT scores readily available. The second thing would be those new resources, the digital resources, because I always look for a guide. I want to make sure that I'm teaching the right standards in the way that it's intended, and it's just one less thing I need to go looking for. It's right there, it's available, it's convenient.